body dressers, exquisite thick bitches and body blessers. Rest assured we get festive in Miami now. Told my nigga, yeah, I'm about to win the Grammys now. Getting Johnny Cash, old white folks know me now. Staying close to the mic like I'm Kobe now. We celebrate with shots of the hate because we got love. It's the rock life. A lot of faces pop up. Know the tenor club in the block up. Going through the airport with more line than an opera. Do crooks who move books like Harry Potter. Get cleaners to get it cleaner. A legend like John Lennon, I'm a dreamer. Trying to fuck the world, she only let me finger. My trips to Medina to visit the Redeemer. A hero, I'll tap out like Hiroshima. I'm Sangria with 2 bars in La Esquina. Opening doors for a more and a meter. I'm a dreamer. To my dreamers, y'all dream on. Yeah, yeah. To my dreamers in the house, dream on. LA, dream on. We California dreaming tonight, y'all. The dreaming the believer. Yeah, we make we take paper and build skyscrapers. Walking on water, building my faith up. Niggas with no heart, I'm the pacemaker. Get the beat for no eye. Feel the force of the shot. Survival of the fit with hope in the eye. Nose from the sky to fly above, understand it. Nose for the most high, so I gotta land them. Career ain't random, make anthem. Streets tandem, rock rolls like a phantom. Manholes like they throwing tantrums. Tell them I need space like Richard Branson. Dancing, rewards and stars, getting full in bars. And then pass out like a pamphlet. Never taking grants for granted. Common, high bar standing. Fly nigga, keep my feet planted. To rock the planet, I don't stop or panic. Maybe I'm a hopeless hip-hop romantic. I'm a dreamer. To all my dreamers in the house, dream on. How y'all feel in California? LA, dream on. This is the dream of the believer, baby. God bless him. Yo, he introduced me. I stepped to the podium. Said peace, give thanks to the Holy One. Put my water up. Thought about my daughter for a second. The youth, the living resurrection. Reflections of the sun. Staring through the window. Not an audience. Staring at my mental. Feeling like the world's at my fingers. About to speak to an auditorium full of dreamers. Kinda took me back to when I first had a dream. To be like the king, the same Billy Jean. Now it's gold records and I'm on silver screens. At the mountaintop, still got a dream. A dreamer. That's who I am, y'all. I'm a dreamer. To all my dreamers, dream on. Yeah, to all my dreamers, dream on. Yo, it's for the world, for the world, yo. Yo, it's fantastic. We gotta dance till it's slow, It's fantastic. We gotta dance till it's slow, Dream on.
Once you find your shoulders dropping and your speech gets slow and hazy, you better change your way of being before you found your brain got lazy. You can build a better future when you join the winning team. If you desire a bright tomorrow, you must build a brighter dream. Dare to let your dreams reach beyond you. Know that history holds more than it seems. We are here alive today because our ancestors dared to dream. From Africa they lay in the bilge of slave ships and stood half naked on auction blocks. From Eastern Europe they crowded in vessels overloaded with immigrants and were misnamed on Ellis Island. From South America and Mexico, from Asia they labored in sweatshops. From all over the world they came to America, many shivering in rags, and still they dare to dream. Let us dream for today and for tomorrow. Let us dare to dream.
Thank you. Welcome to the Dreaming or Believing experience. We putting this together based on the album, the new album, The Dreamer the Believer. It's coming out. Feel good to be here in LA. And we actually created this album in LA. No ID, the foundation. This album, The Dreamer the Believer, came about with No ID and myself. For those who are not familiar with No ID and myself's relationship, No ID was one of the first producers I ever worked with in my life. Him, along with The Twilight Zone, also known as Why Not. So No ID produced on my first 3 albums, and we hadn't worked together since 1997. We came back together because we were working. He was working on Kanye's album, and I was coming around and working. We would make trips to Hawaii and working around. And he and I just started talking, and we started rebuilding our friendship and then our working relationship. And that became something very important to me, because when we started The Dream of the Believer, one of the first things we thought about was just making hip-hop music. Making hip-hop music that we love. So it was at a time where I was going through a transition as far as labels go and figuring out what I wanted to do. I've been pursuing, my acting career and doing different things just to branch out. But every time I walked up in that studio, it was like Dion, who I called That's No ID, would always be like, remember, man, you hip-hop. You hip-hop. And it's nothing like having people around you who've known you since you was in 4th grade. They seen the girls you messed with, girls that broke your heart. They seen the fights you've been in. They seen, you crying, laughing, everything. So he was able to just regenerate certain things about me that sometimes, I hadn't expressed. I hadn't expressed certain things just because I was, elevating in my life and felt like, man, I don't need to talk about certain things. I don't need to do certain things. But hip hop is about expression. And I just, I realized that, man, I'm just going from the root to where I am now, I'm just going to express it. And that's why on this album, you got songs like The Dreamer that you just heard, and then you got songs like Sweet. Well, Sweet is the song where, I'm just going at it, talking shit to all these rappers that may be soft. And you can be talented, but if you're soft, you're soft. Hey, it just is what it is. But sometimes that's what hip hop is. You come at it, you step in the ring, and you just go at it. And we gonna keep it on that hip hop level. So I want to get into one of the songs that I just talked about. It's called Sweet. And for y'all that love hip hop, let's bang it out, Tom. About Common, where he at? What that man doing now? I'm doing what I do. Hip hop. That's what I do. Yeah. How can I say this? Fuck it, I'm the greatest. I am the A-list for all these great debaters. A lot of y'all now forgot now who I am. The 87 nigga used to ride right in the jail. Oh yeah, we put them things in the air. When I drop a single, it's really like a bear. And Air Jordan's important to the culture. If you ain't true to it, Gaya de la Boca. Get my drink on like a coaster, poster.